commentate this match? Gorilla Mo?
I'm not. I was kind of out.
Well, someone do something. Alright. So, Medz, playing Falco. Medz is the type of person, he plays a Spacey trifecta. So it's a Fox, Falco, Marth. Basically, effectively replacing Falco with replacing Sheik with Falco. Although I think his Marth and his Fox are who he's most comfortable with in most serious matches.
Yeah. He says he likes to go his second to the winners brackets.
Jim plays really janky, so he's looking for a lot of like critical strikes. Basically, easy force smashes. Lots of big hits.
Yeah.
He plays really patient. And is always looking for people to make mistakes that he can capitalize on.
Yeah. I'm excited to see a lot of up tilts in this game. If things go Jem's way.
Yeah, Jem likes to muscle up tilts and up airs, but when on the ground, he also definitely is not afraid to go for a random force.
Yeah. Medz has a really impressive Falco, but he admittedly tells me that he gets exposed, so Jem definitely has a chance.
Good combo. Looking at maybe it's probably not going to be a force stock, but for force stock potential now gone. No, probably not. Jem crouch cancels and up tilts just enough. There we go. He holds up and presses A hard enough. He should get that hit.
Jem wants a couple of really good punishes.
Yeah, this is. Medz just puts it in his mouth. Says no.
Force feeds him.
Swallow it. So, nuts on your chin. We're going to FD. Okay. Medz does not object. Stays Falco. A lot of people don't like it. Mostly it's because if Mark does get a grab and he has a strong punish, it's the most consistent game that he has in this matchup. But it's really not that bad for Fox and Falco on this stage. It's just that you don't want to give Mark any kind of consistency.
Okay.
Because it's hard to account for it. But Fox and Falco still do have huge tempo advantages when they're not hit. The problem is in tournament settings especially, you might mess up.
Yeah, pressure's on.
You want to avoid those situations and you want to have more margin. And stages with platforms give you a lot more margin than stages that don't. But you can hold tempo, you can make this stage is super hard without platforms from Mark. Because he's stuck in shield most of the game.
Yeah, trying to get some grabs.
Yeah, like you have to basically have to mess up.
So is that what Jem's basically doing in this game, trying to?
Yeah, he's trying to buy like almost even at the highest level. The whole matchup for Marcel Falco is biding your time and waiting for the Spacey to mess up, or tricking him into something and being human. Because when they play right, they're so not vulnerable.
Right.
They're so safe most of the time that you can't get anything. But Jem right now has an advantage, got the force launch as pretty much there. And so Medz has tempo with invincibility, but he's always gonna have tempo the entire game. It's when Marth gets a scratch or gets his grab that Marth gets tempo, and that's what he's taking. So right here, just like that, it turns around. So it doesn't matter what percentage Marth is at. Once he finally gets his hit, he gets tempo.
Okay.
But Jem dropped it. Medz going for the most disrespectful of reads. He goes for the zoo drop and makes it back anyway. Bringing it back pretty much even because an FD, Falco gets some big money combos and resets. Yep, there it is. Money.
Can't afford to miss too
Drop
many of those
combos.
grabs.
I mean, you want to get as much as you can without getting hit, yes, but the whole match is basically just getting bopped and moved around in ways you don't want to get moved until you get your grab. Getting high percentage as Marth on FD is not uncommon.
Okay. And there was that human mistake by Medz.
Yep. Uh-oh, we got the 0%. He got hit with the tap. Oh, but he didn't get the edge guard. Should have went for jabs. Jab setups would have been way stronger. He swung hard. Maybe he's excited that he got the Gimp opportunity. Medz with a very smart recovery. Going at that height right above the down tilt is one of the hardest things for Mars to stuff unless they're actively looking for it. Because even doing things like jab, don't work. Oh, he squanders, throws it away. Going for the nuts on the table down there.
Flash, I like.
And those shits got banged with a spike bat.
I respect the effort.
That is 2-0.
I think it's 3 out of 5, right?
Yeah, I guess it's best of 5. We're going Black Marth, Medz. I'm about to show him why you should pick a top tier character. But let's see if Jim can overcome this horrible matchup. Dash attack against crouch cancel. Good move by Jim. Crouch cancel is really, really strong. And there's the clutch forward smash by Jim. His specialty. And he went for the crouch cancel down tilt. Normally a good idea, but Jim got just the right kind of upbeat, so it didn't work. And no jump, didn't realize it, dies. And so we're even. And Marth Ditto's percentage doesn't matter. In fact, the lower you are, the more of a disadvantage you are.
Did you get comboed into stuff?
Yeah, because you're going to get comboed. A high percentage is just single hits.
Yeah. You can
and so it's a little bit more annoying. All you do is get tempo for it, but you don't get anything guaranteed. But at low percent, you can get crazy setups and combos. Oh, nice dash dance by Medz. Nice sidestep by Medz. Medz has a nice natural rhythm for addressing the market, especially against Jim. So he basically, I don't think he's even reading. He's just doing things that were normally these things are safe, but if you're a little bit slow, you're going to go for them and you're going to whip. And Medz is capitalizing on it a lot. Those are things that usually I call like scrub killers. Scrub killers. Like there are things like certain timings that you can have. Things I've discovered over the years.
Yeah.
Where like you can just do things in certain ways that most people are like, oh, you're vulnerable, but they're not perfect enough to really punish you for it.
Okay. They're not really looking.
So anyone better might blow them up for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But against someone who's maybe not as technical or not as aware and a little bit more desperate, they're not going to get anything out of it. Goes for another really, really hard read. But Jim is not biting at all. Oh, he goes for the all in and gives up a stock. Jim is up 2 stocks now. Really dangerous in the Marth Ditto, but every stock is a match in a Marth Ditto.
Jim seems to have a pretty good grasp.
If Medz can take the stock about now, he's pretty much in good position to still win. But wow, Jim with the all-in down air with the most awkward dunk, but something only White Marth can do. Goes back to Falco to secure the set, but we're on Yoshi, so we'll see how it goes. Falco against Marth on Yoshi's is, contrary to popular belief, is not a bad match for Falco. Falco gets early kills, which is great. Gets edge guard options and recovery options that he wouldn't get on the stages because of the flat walls. He has less room to run in laser camp, but if you're usually in a bar space, definitely not a bad stage by any means. It's only bad for Falco if Marth gets big tempo, but because the platform's a text, it's still hard to really convert in big ways there. Ooh, and we trade stocks. Medz goes for a little fancy, but upbeat, causes him off guard. Oh, Detroit. Ooh, what the? That was, you see that conversion there with a ledge cancel back air into jab. I like it. Alright, here's where Jim wants to be, but he drops the platform game. He gets reverse down air. Oh, crouch cancel kept him from getting that combo on the down air. That's interesting. Normally March down air leads into a free grab, but if you crouch cancel, it makes you just heavy now. Oh, crazy legs. Martha in the position to really punish that bad forward air. Oh, he shortens onto Randall.
Very good aim.
The balls of steel. Jim goes, reaches, gets a tipper, shortens over Randall, but this time coming up short. Down smashes, wins. Oh, might be a gimp opportunity. Oh, Jim chokes and thinks he's going to go too high. Nice safe way dash back. Shield drop punish. Yeah, Medz definitely has all kinds of control. And there's the nasty down air. Well, you went for stupid shit.
Usually I do that when I'm not